And today we will be launching a hackathon, a challenge round, where anybody who breaks this system and the system developed by CDOT, we will be giving 10 lakh rupees per break on this. Quantum is the new frontier of technology. I'll just share the vision that Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has given for the country, for the sector. Prime Minister's vision is that we have passed through all those serious issues. Time has come when we should be taking the lead in developing technology. We have to take the lead in becoming a technology exporter and not just the technology consumer. That's the vision with which the entire industry is working, the entire sector is working today. So, I'll give a couple of examples. Developing 4G, 5G technology stack is something which was considered as practically next to impossible. But within a very short time frame of about less than 3 years, a world-class 4G, 5G technology stack has been developed by our own entrepreneurs and by our scientists and by the researchers. Good thing is, since we didn't have a legacy system, so we could start with a blank slate, with a whiteboard, and create a system which is, in a sense, technologically a step superior compared to what the other systems are available. We knew that when we make a claim that we have developed a new 4G, 5G technology stack, the world will generally be skeptic about it. So when a typical new development is tested for about 100,000 simultaneous connections, we decided to test our system for 1 million simultaneous connections to begin with. Then we ramped it up to 5 million simultaneous connections. And last December, we tested it for 10 million simultaneous connections. And friends, the results have been heartening. The results have been very good. We sincerely believe that this solution will become really popular all over the world. We already have interest from more than 18, 20 countries now, where people would like to deploy this system, because there is a trust in the products which are coming from India. People know that India's products would have been deployed and tested at scale. So as the Honorable Prime Minister said very recently, India's telecom sector provides solutions which can be trusted and which can be deployed at scale. So that's the advantage we have. That's the extra benefit that we can give to the world. Last year, in the same spirit of taking lead in development of technologies, last year Prime Minister gave us the challenge that we should now become leader in developing the 6G technology. The task was not easy. To reach what the Prime Minister really thinks of taking India to, we gathered all the participants in the telecom sector, the researchers, the industry, the entrepreneurs, the students, everybody got together in this journey, and we set out a roadmap for developing 6G. The initial hiccups were there, of course, but very soon we could put together a very cogent strategy for 6G development, and to test whether that strategy works or not, we decided to, and we put some challenges before the industry. Friends, very happy to share with you, within a very short time frame of less than about 14-16 months, we have today 127 patents in 6G technology. This is the confidence of our country. This is the confidence of India. This is the confidence of our entrepreneurs. This is the confidence of our researchers, who now sincerely believe, who really think that yes, we can make a very big contribution to the development of 6G technology. This is the spirit with which we will work in quantum communications also. So, just a few months back, about 7 months back, we decided to put a challenge before the public and private sector. And the first QKD distribution system, the standards were released. And in that standard release system, we decided that we'll do a pilot. Without actually implementing something on field, it's very difficult to know whether things will work or not. So a small pilot was taken up between the Sanchar Bhavan and the NIC office in the CTO complex. Can we do a quantum secure communication link between a point A and point B, which we can then open it up to the world and throw a challenge to our ethical hackers, see whether you can break it. So the first quantum secure communication link between Sanchar Bhavan and NIC CGO complex is now operational. I thank all the participants from the industry who have done this, who have been able to achieve this in such a short time frame. And today, we will be launching a hackathon, a challenge round, where anybody who breaks this system and the system developed by CDOT, we will be giving 10 lakh rupees per break on this. All the genius minds. At IIT Kanpur, I was one of the hackers, right? So those were different days. Now times have changed. We have lost what we learned in the college. So all the brilliant minds, all the ingenious minds, all the minds who think that no, I can break every lock. I respect your mind and invite all of you to come together, come forward and try and break this. In the Prime Minister's vision of developing telecom technology, standards and research protocols will take a very important place. That's why one of the first things that we did was to set the TEC on the path to developing the standards. So the first set of standards was released last year, and the second set of standards is getting released today. C-DOT is one of those institutions which, as an Indian, I really feel proud of. It's an institution which was created to develop telecom technologies. So the 4G and 5G technology that we discussed at the beginning of this session, the core has been developed by C-DOT, and core is the brain. The radio network can be done by multiple players. So that's the public-private partnership we are developing, where C-DOT develops one of the critical pieces of the entire solution. Then multiple private players, entrepreneurs, academia, they can all join and add value to it. In the same spirit, we'll be requesting C-DOT and we'll be giving them more funds and more resources for developing indigenous secure quantum cryptography protocols for both QKD and PQC.